Will you be giving up meat for Veganuary? The annual campaign encourages us to adopt a plant-based lifestyle for the month. The first time it took place was back in 2014, and there were an estimated 150,000 vegans in the UK. New polling by YouGov suggests that 8 years later, 9% of adults, about 6 million people, have tried going vegan for January, and 85% of those who took part have either reduced or ended their meat consumption. Well, Vanessa Sturman is a health coach and advocate for a plant-based diet and joins us now live this New Year's Day. Hello, Vanessa.
Hi, Happy New Year.
Great to have you on. You know what? Going through those figures there, I think it's fascinating for people to see how far this has come, isn't it? Because, if you go back 20 years ago when I was a teenager, I dated a vegan, and trying to get a restaurant where we could both go to on a Friday night where there was something that we could both eat was so difficult. And that's not the case anymore.
No, absolutely. I mean, not only is vegan food and plant-based food so much more available, but the standards are so high. You can get pretty much anything you want, whether it's a vegan Indian takeaway, burgers and chips, pizza, super healthy other food, anything you want, you can pretty much find, whether you're going to be cooking it yourself or going to a restaurant.
And there is an environmental argument, isn't there, for giving up meat?
Yeah, that's just one of the arguments. And for people just reducing as well. A lot of people are thinking about the climate, land use, water use, and they want to sort of do their bit and just reduce.
What are the benefits then, the health benefits of taking this up, even just for a month and then reducing afterwards?
Yeah, absolutely. So first of all, it's absolutely brilliant for your gut, your good gut bacteria. And we're always talking about gut health, but our good gut bacteria actually feed off fiber, which comes from plants. They don't feed off anything else. So we need to feed our good gut bacteria, and that helps our gut health. Fiber... Sorry, go for it.
No, I was going to say, as well as the gut, a lot of people are very much concerned about their bills, aren't they, at the moment? People are concerned about how much they've got to pay for food, because we've seen that food price inflation has actually been a lot higher than general inflation, around about the 17, 18% mark compared to general inflation about 10%. How affordable is this diet?
Yeah, absolutely. So a lot more affordable, especially in your own local supermarket. So fruits, vegetables, beans, lentils, these are all really, really cost effective. Sweet potato, even going for the frozen section, going for your frozen berries or your frozen veggies, that is really wonderfully cost effective. And you can also bulk cook as well, bulk cook a big chickpea curry, take it for work the next day, and that also avoids the money that you might spend eating out as well.
Is there a controversial side to veganism, do you think, Vanessa? I mean, what we're talking about farming, we know the controversial side to eating meat, but farming can cause environmental destruction. What's your response to that criticism?
In the sense that farming in general can be bad for the environment?
Yeah, I mean, do you think that there is a controversial side to veganism?
I don't actually. I think that in terms of eating plants, it's much more efficient for us to eat plants ourselves than grow a load of plants to feed to animals to then eat the animals. That is worse for the environment. And because of all the wonderful benefits to health and also reducing animal cruelty, people are really finding they've got better energy. They're reducing issues with their gut, their skin, all sorts of things by going plant-based that, actually it feels like there's not anything controversial at all.
Vanessa, thanks so much for joining us this morning. Vanessa Sturman, a health coach and advocate for a plant-based diet. Fascinating, really. 9%